Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. Any updates to cases will be pinned in the comments section of each video. This week, we are revisiting a case that I covered on August 3rd, 2020. We are revisiting the murder of Linda Lester.
The 25-year-old Linda Battle married Donald Lester. Linda was a 911 operator working for Baltimore County. On November 26, 1991, Linda and Donald had a daughter, Brianna. On January 24, 1994, Linda and Donald separated. In court records, Linda stated that Donald would kill her if she left. On October 11, 1994, Linda Lester dropped Brianna off to her dad Herbert as she had to work the night shift. Unexpectedly, Donald Lester showed up at Herbert Battle's house at 4 p.m. and took Brianna with him. Before Linda left work at 10:45 p.m., she told co-workers that she was going to pick Brianna up from Donald's house in Randallstown before going home. That was the last time anyone saw Linda alive. The following day, Herbert Battle reported his daughter missing. When police went to Linda's apartment for a welfare check, nothing was amiss except for a message on her answering machine from Donald asking why she did not pick Brianna up. A few days later, on October 14, 1994, her Mercury Cougar was found parked at the Ramada Inn in Woodlawn. The car was full of bloodstains. Brianna, who was 3 years old at the time of her mother's disappearance, began to tell family members that she, quote, saw Daddy cut Mommy's throat, end quote. The police considered Donald Lester the main suspect in Linda's disappearance. The police even searched Donald's home in Randallstown. On October 17, 1994, Linda Lester's body was found on I-70 near Woodlawn. Her throat had indeed been cut. Despite little Brianna's claims that her father did it, not enough evidence could be found to charge Donald Lester with his estranged wife's murder.
On October 2nd, 2025, Baltimore County Police arrested husband, now 68-year-old Donald Wesley Lester, and charged him with first-degree murder of his wife, Linda. Donald was always considered as a suspect, as in divorce papers, Linda wrote that he had threatened to kill her. Numerous people throughout the years told investigators that Donald was abusive. In 1998, police heard in phone call conversations between Donald and his friend, where he alleged he was hiding information from police. In 1999, police collected DNA from both men. In 2023, Linda's fingernail clippings from the crime scene found that DNA was from Donald. It was 45 trillion times to 1 that he was the only person whose DNA was under her nails. At the time of the crime, Donald had had a cut on his nose and had borrowed a car from a friend who had lived 1 mile from the dump site. Also, one of his sons told police that Donald was the beneficiary on Linda's life insurance and he received a large payout. Their daughter, now an adult, believes that Donald is innocent. His court proceedings are ongoing, and I will have an update as soon as this case is resolved, and it will be pinned in the comment section. Thank you for joining me this week. I'm sorry that there has been a delay in cases that I've been posting, but I am working on a case at the moment. It should be wrapped up shortly, and there will be new cases upcoming shortly. If there's a Marilyn or missing or murdered case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marilynsmissing@gmail.com. My X account is Marilyn's M&M. I am also on Facebook under Marilyn's Missing and the Murdered. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.